Well, it's good to have you back. Now, the National Assembly has been under fire for some time now as Nigerians have raised questions about the running costs of the Nigerian Parliament. This has led to several steps by the leadership of the National Assembly in a bid to make the finances clearer to the public. Now, one of these steps is the setting up of a needs assessment committee. Let's listen to the mandate given to that committee by the Speaker at the inauguration ceremony.
The legislature is at the vanguard of our democracy. Indeed, in other climates, it says that it is the first institution of democracy and a critical watchdog of the interests and aspirations of our people. If the legislature is undermined to the point that it becomes ineffective, our entire democratic experiment and architecture will face imminent danger of failure and destruction. In order to perform these constitutionally assigned roles effectively and efficiently in any democracy worth its name, resources would have to be made available by the state. However, resources that may be made available will be based on the actual needs, not greed, of the legislature. There has been no study on or assessment of what the legislature actually needs to perform optimally in Nigeria. We've all been making at best educated guesswork on whether the legislature is adequately funded or not. An appropriate needs assessment may well find out that the legislature in Nigeria is overfunded or that it is underfunded. There should be an empirical and objective study to determine this. It is as a result that the House of Representatives made a commitment in its legislative agenda to set up an independent committee comprising civil society organizations, CSOs, independent groups, and professional bodies with the support of international development partners to conduct a needs assessment of the actual requirements of running and maintaining the institution of the House of Representatives, the National Assembly in Nigeria, in order to carry out its legislative functions optimally. The approach we will adopt in determining the terms of reference of this august committee will be to specifically ask your committee to find out, for instance, what will it cost the House of Representatives and the National Assembly to conduct public hearings on bills and other legislative measures passed by both chambers, including live coverage of these activities? What will it cost to determine, to communicate all its proceedings and activities to its different constituencies and the general public? What will it cost to build, equip, and maintain all the infrastructure in the National Assembly, like offices of the bureaucracy, members, committee rooms, hearing rooms, modernization of chambers of both houses, electronic communications infrastructure, e-parliament facilities, and etc.? What will it cost the National Assembly to conduct proper policy and budget oversight on the executive branch, including all its agencies, in order to expose corruption, inefficiency, or waste? What will it cost to take important legislative measures down to the grassroots, to members' constituencies? What will it cost the National Assembly and its members to maintain effective and productive constituency relations? What will it cost the National Assembly to involve CSOs, just as we're doing, and other citizens group in lawmaking, representation, and oversight activities of members and committees? What will it cost to acquire, equip, and maintain the offices of members both in their constituencies and here in Abuja? What will it cost to maintain the agencies of the National Assembly, such as a very critical agency like the National Institute for Legislative Studies, National Assembly Service Commission, National Assembly Bureaucracy, National Assembly Budget Office, and Public Complaints Commission? What will it cost to pay the legislative aides of members of the National Assembly? What will it cost to engage all the technocrats and consultants to assist members of the National Assembly and the bureaucracy carry out their respective functions effectively? What will it cost to transport members from one point to the other for official activities locally and internationally? What will it cost to continue to build the capacity of members locally and internationally? What will it cost to equip and service the standing committees, special committees, and ad hoc committees of the National Assembly? You should, in the course of your work, also make a comparative study of the cost of running legislatures in other relevant jurisdictions.